It's a beautiful night. We're looking for something dumb to do. Hey baby, I think I wanna marry you. Is it the look in your eyes, or is it this dancing juice? Who cares, baby? I think I wanna marry you. Well, I know this little chapel on the boulevard. We can go, no one will know. Oh, come on, girl. Who cares if we're trash? Got a pocket full of cash we can blow. Shots of Patrol, and it's on, girl. Don't say no, 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 no. Just say yeah, 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 yeah. And we'll go, 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 go. If you're ready, like I'm ready. 'Cause it's a beautiful night. We're looking for something dumb to do. Hey baby, I think I wanna marry you. Is it the look in your eyes, or is it this dancing juice? Who cares, baby? I think I wanna marry you. Oh, I'll go get a ring, let the choir bells sing like ooh. So what you wanna do? Let's just run, girl. If we wake up and you
I see the questions in your eyes. I know what's weighing on your mind, but you can be sure I know my part. 'Cause I stand beside you through the years. You'll only cry those happy tears. And though I'll make mistakes, I'll never break your heart. I swear by the moon and the stars in the sky, I'll be there. I swear like a shadow that's by your side, I'll be there. For better or worse, till death do us part, I'll love you with every beat of my heart. I swear.
to be brave. How can I love when I'm afraid to fall? But watching you stand alone, all of my doubt suddenly goes away somehow. One step closer. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more. Time stands still. Beauty in all she is. I will be brave. I will not let anything take away what's standing in front of me. Every breath, every hour has come to this. One step closer. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more. And all along I believed I would find you. Time has brought your heart to me. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more. One step closer. One step closer. I've died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more. And all along I believed I would find you. Time has brought your heart to me. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more.
You may be seated. On behalf of Nikki and Jeremy, I welcome you to this very special day. As Jeremy and Nikki publicly admit before you something you already know, that they love each other. It is the tradition of our congregation that when a couple wishes to be married in our care, we ask of them three things. We ask first that they meet with the clergy. They talk about their hopes and dreams. Jeremy and Nikki have done that, and I can promise you they have great hopes, even more amazing dreams, and I have no doubt that they will accomplish all that they hoped and dreamed. Second of all, we ask that they write their own service. So the service which you hear today has never been performed before and will never be performed again. It was written especially for today. For that reason, I'm going to ask you to hold your pictures while the service is going on so that you can hear the words which Nikki and Jeremy have chosen, especially for today. And thirdly, we ask that they show up on the day of the wedding. It was close. But now, having met all three requirements, we shall now proceed. For dear family and friends, we are gathered here today to celebrate the marriage of Jeremy and Nicole. Since time immemorial, people have performed ceremonies to mark a transition, a change of status. Today we gather for the happiest of ceremonies, the change of status from single individual to a married couple. Traditionally, that change is indicated by the passing of the bride's hand, which you have already watched, from her family to her husband. So, who brings this bride to be married this day? Thank you. You may be seated. Today is the day, Jeremy and Nikki, that you've waited for, as you will formally and publicly make your promises one to the other. Although this is indeed a high point, I must remind you that marriage is a journey, not a destination. Marriage is more than any one single event or promise. It is a series of decisions that have been made and will continue to be made over and over again, every day. Marriage is a promise that is renewed daily through your actions as a couple, and you have the responsibility to take on in the spirit of faith, hope, and love. That brings comfort in times of sadness and heightens your greatest joy. Jeremy, Nicole, may the promises that you make this day live always in your hearts and in your home, so that all which you share now deepen and grow for years to come, leading each of you to a lifetime of happiness. A wedding is more than a celebration of love which lives in your hearts today. It reaches into the future and proclaims your intentions for that which tomorrow shall hold. A couple who are wed are joined not only by mutual affection and love, but also by their hopes, their dreams, and their promises of what will be. Promises and vows which you are about to make this day shall guide you into your common future. So I ask you now if you are prepared to make those promises. Nicole, have you come here today of your own free will to take Jeremy to be your husband, that you may live together as equal partners, sharing all that life has to offer? If so, please answer, I have. Let's say. Will you love him, comfort him, honor and keep him all the days of your life? If so, please answer, I will. Jeremy, having heard Nicole's answers, have you come here today of your own free will to take Nicole to be your wife, that you may live together as equal partners, sharing all that life has to offer? If so, please answer, I have. And will you love her, comfort her, honor and keep her all in the days of your life? If so, please answer, I will. Jeremy and Nicole have chosen to write their own vows. It is now time, my friends, for you to come and make your covenant promises. No, he gets to go first. Jeremy?
Nikki, I can still remember the days I worked on before I got to know you. Truth is, I was smitten with you before we ever spoke. You were a glowing ball of beauty and cheer, gorgeous, sparkling eyes, and the brightest smile I'd ever seen. There was energy about your presence that charged me up just being in the same room with you. And I was absolutely 100% sure you were way out there. Of course, that led me to almost screwing up the first date. I didn't realize it was a date. Thankfully, you were patient enough to let me figure it out. What was really going on. I knew within the first month I loved you, even if I was too nervous to say it right then. Now, 5 years later, we're growing closer every day with no end in sight. Everyone knows I'm a fairly easygoing guy, which has its advantages, but it also means there are certain aspects of life that I can miss out on. And this is why we are so perfect together. The depth of your passion and excitement for life spills over into mine, encouraging experiences that I would never find on my own. I know with you by my side, the rest of our life together is going to be a constant adventure, and I don't want to miss a single moment. You always hear about the guys getting cold feet, nervous, freaking out as the wedding approaches, but I haven't felt any of that. The closer this moment has gotten, the more calm and sure of myself I am. I know for a fact this is what I want forever, and I'm so happy the moment has finally arrived. I love you and adore you, and this is Eileen Cooper.
Ready? Nicole's turn.
If I can. Alright. Jeremy, there are no words for what I feel today and every day about you. I can't imagine my life without you. I can't imagine a New Year's Eve where you aren't there to kiss me at midnight, or a sunny weekend where we don't go on some big adventure, or any point in time where you and I aren't arguing about whether the details in one of my stories are exaggerated. I don't want to. All I want is what we already have, true love. So I choose you, Jeremy Roberts, to be my husband in front of our friends and family. I promise to love and cherish you through every obstacle that may come in our path. I promise to always remember to listen to Don't Worry, Be Happy when I get crazy. Sometimes I promise to watch Star Wars and stay awake. I promise not to bug you too much when you play games. I promise to support you in everything you do. I will comfort you when Clarkson Hockey loses to RPI. And I promise to appreciate your crazy mustache ideas. Most importantly, I promise to love you for the rest of my life. One more minute.
Jeremy and Nicole, you have made your public affirmation and acknowledgement of all that you are to each other. Seemingly, your relationship will be as it always has been, and yet there is a power in the spoken word. May that power bring you all warmth, encouragement, security and comfort, joy and happiness, all that this world has to offer. Traditionally, the passage to status of husband and wife is marked by the exchange of rings. We've chosen to do that. These rings are a symbol of the unbroken circle of love. Love freely given has no beginning, no end, no giver, no receiver. For each is the giver, each is the receiver. May these rings which you are about to give each other remind you of the vow that you have shared this day. Jeremy, do you take Nicole to be your lawfully wedded wife? Do you vow to love her and care for her as long as you both shall live? Do you accept her with all her faults and strengths and offer yourself to her with all your faults and strengths? Do you promise to be a faithful, loving companion and to always put the promises you make this day above all else? If so, please answer, I do. Repeat after me. I, Jeremy,
I, Jeremy,
take you, Nicole,
take you, Nicole,
to be my wife.
to be my wife.
I will love and honor you,
I will love and honor you,
respect and cherish you
respect and cherish you
all the days of my life.
all the days of my life.
Nicole, do you take Jeremy to be your lawfully wedded husband? Do you vow to love him and care for him as long as you both shall live? Do you accept him with all of his faults and strengths and offer yourself to him with all of your faults and strengths? And do you promise to be a faithful and loving companion and to always put the promises that you have made this day above all else? If so, please answer, I do.
I do.
Will you repeat after me? I, Nicole,
I, Nicole,
take you, Jeremy,
take you, Jeremy,
to be my husband.
to be my husband.
I will love and honor you,
I will love and honor you,
respect and cherish you
respect and cherish you
all the days of my life.
all the days of my life.
Nicole, Jeremy, you have declared before all those gathered here and God that you will live together in marriage. You have made special promises to each other, which have been symbolized by the joining of hands, the taking and giving of vows, the giving and receiving of rings. It is indeed my honor and joy that I pronounce you now and forevermore, husband and wife together. With abiding confidence and affection, I will send you now forth on your journey of life together. May you be filled with thanks and wonder, with humor and fun, with hope and perseverance, so that you may grow in wisdom and grace. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and family, loved ones, and all the rest of you, it is with great pleasure that I now introduce to you for the very first time in God's creation, Mr. and Mrs. Jeremy and Nicole Roberts.
It's always been about me, myself, and I thought relationships were nothing but a waste of time. I never wanted to be anybody's other half. I was happy saying I'd love it wouldn't last. That was the only way I knew till I met you. You make me wanna say I do, I do, I do, 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 do. Yeah, I do, I do, I do, 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 do. Cause every time before it's been like maybe yes and maybe no. I can live without it, I can let it go. Ooh, what did I get myself into? You make me wanna say I do, I do, I do, I do, I do, I do. Tell me, is it only me? Do you feel the same? You know me well enough to know that I'm not playing games. I promise I will turn around and I won't let you down. You can trust I've never felt it like I feel it now. Baby, there's nothing we can't get through. So can we say I do, I do, I do, 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 do. say I do, I do.